Haha, Dick, welcome back to my podcast. Haha, Dick. Today's celebrity news and views, gossip, jokes. It's gonna be a big rip burner, house burner downer with the Kelly. We got stuff about Kelly Ripa faking her sex death. We got Jake Paul saying he's not a cokehead. Taylor Swift's not dickmatised. We got some Lil Babies saying he didn't have gay fellatio. That's too bad for him. Britney Spears news, of course, with Christina Aguilera and her sexuality. And let's get right to it, as they say in the YouTube news and views business. Number one, Kelly Ripa, who is a woman on TV, and she's I interviewed Kelly Ripa once, and then she had me on her show for a second. This is a true story. And then I told her that I tried to tell her I wasn't really into her and that I loved her, but I was into her. And then she had me backstage, and she was yay tall. I'm not short blaming her. I'm not short guilt, whatever you shaming. I'm not short shaming her. Kelly Ripa is the hottest person in the world sometimes. When it's not her, it's Sofia Vergara. When it's not Sofia Vergara, it's some other people. But anyway, so now she says that she fakes her own death to avoid having sex with her husband. And some site is like, this joke about their sex life is making fans extremely uncomfortable. So we're going to do a little improv, all right? Here's Kelly Ripa. Okay. I love making myself laugh. Here's Kelly Ripa. I'm asleep, come and have some sex with me. And here's her husband, whoever he is. And he's like, double up. Kelly Ripa, boom, boom. I'm having sex with Kelly Ripa. She's awake and then she's asleep. I love having sex with Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa, sleep, sex. Kelly Ripa, sleep, sex. Next story, Lil Baby, who is a musician, says, the dude in the fellatio video ain't me, stop clout chasing. And so what this means is this guy, Lil Baby, his name is Lil Baby, and he's a musician. And he's like, I'm a little baby, and then I'm not in a fellatio video. So here's an impression of Lil Baby. I'm a little baby, and I am not in the fellatio video. Boo-hoo. I'm very bad at not reacting to my own jokes. I'll try again. Boo, little baby, I'm a little baby, and I was not having oral sex with a man in a video. All right, so let's do a little thought process. Let's say your name is let's say I was Lil Doug, and then someone was like, hey, there's a video of you having fellatio with a man. And I would be like, first thing I would say is like, well, who took the video? Give it to me so I can sell it on OnlyFans. But that's me. If it were you and somebody was like, hey, this is a fake video of you doing any sexual thing, wouldn't you be like, what would you say? Would you say like, nope, that's not me, that's a fake video? I mean, like 2 sentences. I love these denials that celebrities put out. Here's his response. I'm not sure it's a denial. It's just a response. It says, y'all gotta stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored. Just the extremes motherfuckers go to for clout is sick. And then there's some emojis. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. He's rhyming in his reply to a video supposedly showing him in a dick sucking time. The next thing he says is, this is my last time addressing any kind of dumbass clickbait. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Where in there is he like, hey, that's not me, this is a fake? I mean, if somebody put out a video of me having sex with Donald Trump, I would be like, nope, that's not me, that's a fake. Please don't click on that. Please hire somebody to stop clicking on that. Because that's not cool. Because you know what? If I were into Donald Trump, which I'm not, I would be proud of it. I'm proud of everybody that I have sex with and who I have oral relations and anal relationships with and mutual masturbations and swinger parties and gay orgies and you name it. Everything I'm into, I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, I know what I look like. Okay, so the next story is, you're going to be surprised by this, but Britney Spears is still in the news from writing her book. So Britney Spears, cops pull over Britney Spears because she crossed some double lines. Better than crossing your ex. That's a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. So that's not a really good story, but that's, she got pulled over, so it's the news. I'm not going to focus on that. The next Britney story of the day, we're in this la la land where everybody writes a book and then they're in the news every day for the rest of your life. So Britney Spears wrote this book and she's just never not in the news now. Anyway, so the next story is Britney Spears slammed Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake for pouring salt in the wound with their 2003 Rolling Stone cover. And so what this refers to is, so Britney and Justin had a big breakup in 2002-ish. And so did I. And then a year later, Britney's like, I'm going to do an improv. And Britney's in the grocery store or something. I'm Britney Spears. I need some new gum. I love me some gum. Gum, gum, gum is life. Gum, my brain, Britney Spears. Ding. All right, I need some gum. I'm not trying to make fun of Britney Spears. I'm making fun of Southern people. She's from outside of New Orleans, where I partly grew up. And so I'm not making fun of Britney Spears. I'm making fun of people from Louisiana. And I'm very sorry. I didn't mean that, Britney. I'm trying to make fun of people like me and my family. So Britney Spears, I'm gonna get some gum because I'm in Louisiana and I'm gonna look at this National Enquirer and here, it's Rolling Stone cover. Rolling Stone got Justin, my boyfriend from last year, on a cover with Christina Aguilera. That hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. Feelings, I got some feelings. Just cause my name is Britney Spears, I got some feelings. I can't blame her. I'd be upset too. I'm on Britney's side on that one. But I do love me Christina Aguilera. I'm going to tell you something. Christina Aguilera is a real singer. Britney's not a real singer to me. She's a celebrity. And she, you know her voice, but have you ever seen Christina Aguilera in person? She's opera trained. That singing voice is something else. Anyway, also Britney Spears in the news. Hey, look at that. The guy that directed Crossroads with Britney Spears in it says that Britney fought to have the sex scene in the movie because she didn't want to be a virgin anymore. Anyway, so Britney is tired of being a virginal type. She keeps, as everybody knows, she's been putting nude photos and images or whatever on her Instagram or something. I would know better if I followed her, but I see the headlines and people go like, oh my God, Britney's lost her mind because she's naked. Meanwhile, everybody in America is constantly naked, jerking off on fucking cam porn. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Britney being sort of naked, covering her boobs or something is like this. This is one of those things that drives me crazy about the media that I'm in. They'll go like, oh my God, Britney Spears is naked. Well, no, I mean, you can't see it. You can't see the vaginal area or the nipples because she'd get thrown off of Instagram because Instagram hates nipples. So I'm on Britney's side with this. I keep taking Britney's side today. Anyway, so Britney says, why am I being shamed for putting naked photos on social media? And she's like, hey man, you know what? I've been posing for other photographers for a long time, and I just want to put out some photos that I take with my camera or whatever. Is that so wrong? Man, if you saw, let me tell you something. If you saw the photos that I take of myself and the videos I take of myself and that they're in my phone, man, you would think that Britney Spears, mine are sexier. I am so hot when I'm naked and stuff. Next story. Jake Paul, I'm not a cokehead. I don't know what the deal was. It was some video where he was at some UFC fight or who cares? Jake Paul's, honestly, everybody on my block does not know who Jake Paul is. So, I mean, who gives a fuck? Anyway, Jake Paul says he's into mushrooms and wine. That's not a terrible combination, I suppose. There's a Taylor Swift story in the news. Imagine that. Oh my God, Taylor Swift, the queen of all news and social media. There's a story The headline literally says, this is a headline. I didn't write it. It says, Taylor Swift is not dickmatized. Taylor Swift is not dickmatized. I'm going to do some improv. Here's Taylor Swift. I'm not dickmatized. I don't get hypnotized by dick. I like money and fame and hit songs, and I like the media to pay attention to me, and I like a lot of things. I didn't like when Kanye West said that shit on stage about me, and I like to say things like, look what you did to me. No, wait. What was it I did? It was called, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Boom, boom. Look what you made me do. Boom, boom. Look, this is a Taylor Swift song. It goes like this. Look what you made me do. Bump, bump. Look what you made me do. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Pow, pow. Here's the headline. Taylor Swift has been accused of acting during the football game the other day when her supposed boyfriend got tackled. Anyway, so I guess her boyfriend is a sports person and he got tackled. And then there was some photos or video of Taylor Swift going like, whatever, I guess she was acting. I guess people thought she was acting. I mean, if Taylor Swift could act, then that would be a talent that she has. It would be nice if Taylor Swift had a talent. Next story, Paris Hilton blasts sick people. Paris Hilton slams sick people, making cruel remarks about her her son's head size. Here's the thing about Paris Hilton and her child. I just found out she has a child. Did you know that Paris Hilton has a child? Paris Hilton is a mother to someone. It was a surrogate. She didn't want to have the baby herself, apparently. I don't blame her. I don't want a baby going through my uterus either. You know what I mean? So, anyway, so Paris Hilton had a baby with another person and another person. Sometimes when you have babies, you have a baby with another person. But when you're Paris Hilton, you have a baby with another person and another person. Yeah, the man and the surrogate. You know, and I think that's, who wants to ruin that spectacular body that Paris has, you know? I mean, I don't mean to objectify her, but, she runs around objectifying herself, so. Next story, John Stamos alludes to Rebecca Roman, his ex, betraying him in some memoir. Everybody's writing a fucking book. I'm writing books. I got like 17 books, and, So John Stamos in this book is like, Rebecca Roman had sex with Tony Danza, when we were together or something. Or, he alludes to it, or I don't know what. Anyway, but then I saw this other story. Rebecca Roman denies that it was cheating. She says, we were broken up. We were broken up. Wah, wah. I've interviewed Rebecca Roman. She's this tall. She's that much taller than me. And she's really tall. And she wasn't nice. She didn't say a one word to me on this red carpet. And yeah, I still like her because she's hot. And then I like her boyfriend, Jerry O'Connell, or whatever his name is. That guy, let me tell you a funny story. I got a funny story for you. One day I was walking through Mandalay Bay here in Las Vegas, and I saw Jerry O'Connell coming toward me, and he and Rebecca Roman had been together for a month or two or something. It was brand new. It was a brand new relationship. And I'm going to do an impression of what I saw. So your eyes are my eyes, and here's Jerry O'Connell walking alone down a hallway toward me. You ready? This is what he looked like. He was so happy. He was so happy he was with Rebecca Roman. And if you see, I saw a picture of him recently that he was somewhere, and he's the same smiling guy. And I thought, man, Rebecca Roman must be just... Can you imagine having sex with Rebecca Roman? Or with Jerry Connell? Rebecca Roman and Jerry Connell, I want to have a throuple. There it is. Come on, I'll be your third. I'll be your third wheel. I'm good for it. Let me tell you what, I'll be better than both of you. I promise you. I promise you, Jerry O'Connell or Connell, whatever your name is, and Rebecca Roman, I promise both of you that I'm better at sex than both of you. I promise you. I bet you $1. That's my honorary bet. I'll go get the $1. I'll hold it up, but I'm not going to give it to you because you're going to owe me $1. Yeah. Okay. And as far as we're talking about bets like this, Kelly Ripa and Kelly Ripa and your husband, whatever your name is. I'm sorry, I just don't follow sports. That's why I don't know your name. I would like to be a throuple for you two as well. And I make the same $1 bet. I bet you $1 that if I'm in a throuple with you two for one weekend, 72 straight hours, I guarantee you I will be better at sex than both of you individually or combined. And it's an honor bet. You hold up $1, I'll hold up $1. We'll go have a bunch of sex for 72 hours. And then I guarantee you'll see. Next story. Olivia Culpo will rip out her DUI to have kids with an NFL star whose name I don't know, Christian McCaffrey. And she said, so Olivia Culpo, this model, says, quote, I'm going to start trying for a baby after the wedding. So, when anybody, she's like, I'm going to rip out my IUD and I'm going to get pregnant as fast as I can with this man. So I'm going to do an impression of Olivia Culpo with her husband or husband-to-be, whatever this guy's name is, Christian McCaffrey. You ready? Okay, Olivia Christian. That's their names. Here's Olivia, the model. My IUD is out. My IUD is out. Come on. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck, come inside me. Oh, yeah, Christian, my name is Christian. I'm gonna have sex with Olivia, and I'm gonna knock her up, cause she has no DUI. No, she has no IUD. She has no IUD. She ripped it out. That must have been really painful. I've never ripped an IUD out, but it's painful to rip an IUD out. Rip! I'm pregnant, hopefully. Next story. Shit, we got to the next story, which is Mark Cuban and his, what I would think of as his masturbation practices, but that's not what he's talking about. So basically the story says that Mark Cuban drives himself instead of having a chauffeur, because he wants the privacy. He says, I like the privacy. I've been around people who have hired somebody to do everything for them, and that's just like no privacy. It's hard enough to have privacy. And I read that and I thought, oh my God, Mark Cuban's just jerking off in the car, and he doesn't want anybody to see. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that Mark Cuban's the type to do drugs or cheat. Maybe, but I don't know. He seems like an upstanding guy in a way. I don't know. I'm not trying to be Mr. Mark Cuban. All I'm saying is, like, I'm going to do an improv of Mark Cuban in the car. I'm driving. I'm Mark Cuban. Oh, I love to drive in my car. Oh, yeah. What am I doing with this hand? Oh. And that's my Mark Cuban impression. Oh, my God. More Elon Musk news. Elon Musk says he's going to charge $1 to tweet. And that's dumb, but he's probably going to do it. And meanwhile, he's being investigated by the Justice Department for using company money to build a house for himself, and because Tesla allegedly is falsifying their range claims, according to people that have sued. And of course, Tesla denies all this bullshit, but I mean, so you're Elon Musk and you're like, fuck, I'm being constantly investigated for my lies and shit and my illegal practices, according to, these people that don't like me. Here's Elon Musk. I am totally innocent. I am a totally innocent person. I don't know why everybody keeps picking on me. I'm going to get $1 per person on Twitter. I don't care that advertising is down 60% at Twitter. I don't care that the people that go to Twitter is down 20% in America. So 1 out of 5 accounts in America and Twitter is just not even there. They're not looking, or traffic's down or something. And then meanwhile, there's this story in the press. That's when the press is a priest. The pressed. And there's a story in the press about how when I was a child, mastered magic tricks, which is the coolest thing anybody could ever fucking do when you're a child, is to master magic tricks. And then I would hypnotize my sister into thinking she was a dog who ate raw bacon. And then I'd make my sister think she was a dog. And then I'd make her eat raw meat because I'm Elon Musk, the coolest fucking person in the world. And I've got so much money. I'm Elon Musk. I'm the coolest person in the world. Everybody wants to be me, Elon Musk. Next story. And this story is going to make you feel like old if you're a Gen Xer. Kurt Cobain's daughter, who used to be a baby in every Gen Xer's brain, has just married Tony Hawk's son. So Tony Hawk, the best representation of skateboarders in the history of the world. I've interviewed him a bunch. He's fantastic. I love him. Tony Hawk, if you want me to be in a throuple with you and whomever, I guarantee you we'll bet $1 and I'll be the best at sex in your throuple. So anyway, Tony Hawk's son is now married to Kurt Cobain / Courtney Love's daughter. And that makes me feel 800,000 years old like a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. Kurt Cobain's daughter got married to Tony Hawk's son. And I'm old as fuck. Thruple. Haha, dick. I'll see you here next time. Make sure you put everything down in the comment section about how much you think about everything, and you like and you share and you subscribe and you send me money. I've also got to get some new costumes eventually. So if you want to buy me a costume, then let me know. You can buy me a costume. Thank you.